Okay, I am excited to do this, okay? Charli xcx, GOAT, okay? Even though I say she's the GOAT, you know, I don't know all of her music, and that's just a reality, okay? And I don't know her music from her earlier career. I believe the first, other than the songs on the radio, like that Icona Pop song and then the Fancy, you know, like Being Aware of Her Presence, or Boom Clap, right? Big tracks. I first really listened to her when the Vroom Vroom EP came out. And at that time, you know, my understanding of this type of music, I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of like this. But I wasn't in love with it, which would happen later. You know, when the Charli album came out, that self-titled album came out, that's when, you know, I was fucking gung-ho. All for Charli xcx, paying attention to Charli xcx all throughout. And now, you know, right now we're in post-Brat summer, okay? This is a post-Brat era. You know, Grammys are over. She was the second most voted for Album of the Year, actually, which is, I wish it was first, but what are you going to do? But we're going to do this. This is her debut album, I think. Or at least, like, I think there's like an album she did when she was very young. But this would be, like, considered her debut. True Romance. She would have been 20 years old when this was released. So, considering how we view her now, you know, she was very, very young. So yeah, I think I have listened to a few songs. I remember Nuclear Seasons vividly, and maybe I've listened to this one and like this one, but I don't actually remember. But yeah, let's just get into it, man. Let's see what the deal is. But I do remember Nuclear Seasons and this song being a banger, so that's what we know so far. Decently lengthy song for like a pop track, I suppose, of this effect, but it's not really that much of a bother to me, and very nice synthy track. If anything, this song makes me feel like it would influence the sound of like Magdalena Bay, for instance, right? It's really fucking catchy track. Lyrically, you know, we're getting like we're comparing like a nuclear bomb to like the bomb of like abruptly being broken up with and then having to pick up the pieces of your life with that. Very nice, very nice. Let's get into the next track here.
Yeah, we got a situation, locked down and I'm trapped in the basement. I'm a victim of replacement, cause you're acting so loud, they're trying to put across your statement. I've grown. On the new shit, we were addicted to the blueprint, but we threw it in the flame, and now we never gonna trace it. Because I know you struggle, choke when you see love grow. All alone, good job, you fucked it.
I don't think I know what the original song is, the Gold Panda U. It's an interesting sound. I don't think I'm fully sold on this, like, this sample kind of coming in, like, or pairing full on with what she's doing. But it's still bubbly enough to catch my attention. Yeah, it's all right. I think I recall listening to that song. I'm not 100% confident, but in the song, okay, simple, like, partner cheated on you. It's these types of, like, pop anthems, general lyricism, but they got the fun to it.
Why you gotta go to sleep? Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Let's go out. Get blown away. Lost in the dark. Yeah, real high. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Let's go out. Get blown away. Lost in the dark. Yeah, real high. Into the night will disappear. Just take my I swallowed something stupid, it's making me stay awake. And now I'm on the cloud, I'm talking extra loud. I keep on dancing, gonna lose my body in the crowd. Yeah, real high, and never come down. Just take my hand, take my hand. Dance with your lips to my lips. Wanna taste your heart, don't interfere. Into the night will disappear. Just take my hand, take my hand. Let's dance.
First off, I think that outro is probably a little bit too lengthy. This song, I'm just like, it's all right. You know, like, I'm not feeling strong emotions about it. It's all right. It's got enough of, like, a bombasticness. Listening to this too, I'm thinking, like, oh wow, if this was released today, I mean, I think a lot of the instrumentation would have a little bit more oomph. You know what I mean? I just think production level would be a lot more impactful. You know what I mean? Like, listening to this song, I'm like, okay, I think this is all right, but I think it could be, you know, like, we could get, like, a Taylor's version, okay? It'd probably be able to be made even better.
You choke my throat with words of wonder. You make it hard to breathe. I knew you were no angel, but God, what did I do? I never needed anyone, but now that you are gone, stay away. Won't you just stay
probably my second favorite song on here. Production on this one is just fucking sick. That beat is pretty hardcore. Nice synth line on there. Pretty decent hook. Lyrically, we're getting her discussing how before a relationship started, she was telling the dude, like, yo, fuck off, like, this ain't gonna end well. And then the relationship happened, she's not happy, and then she's realizing that, you know, she has herself to blame for this.
I am just crushed in the velvet. My heart is locked in a box. I'm sailing high, but I can't see. I'm being pushed around, up and down in a cloud, and I can't breathe. You gotta set me free. You devour my soul, 'cause I can taste your lips on my lips. Your kisses make me out of control. You can feel my pain. You can feel my pain. I feel the skin dripping from my bones. Your touch, it makes me insane. I'm falling down to my knees. You gotta let me go, you gotta help me out, you gotta set me free. Oh, and I can feel my blood, it's flowing through my veins. And you close your eyes and you twist your smile, 'cause you can feel my pain. And then I have to let you know, you gotta set me free. You devour my soul, 'cause I can taste your lips on my lips. Your kisses make me out of control.
Yeah, it's alright. It's chill. Not, you know, now that I know so much, like, Charli xcx songs, like, coming back to this album, it's like, okay, like, this is certainly on the lower end of quality for Charli xcx tracks, or for what I'm interested in. They're not particularly bad. Like, for instance, like, I'm just thinking, like, okay, if I picked this album up when it was released, which I probably wouldn't have, because I didn't really get into following music until about 2014. So let's say this released in 2014 then. I probably would have felt nothing about this album. I probably would have been like, alright. It wouldn't, I wouldn't have disliked it, but I wouldn't have really put much thought into it. Probably wouldn't have re-listened to it. Interesting hearing that this song is about is something she wrote when she was 14 years old, and it was about the Twilight movie. Like, oh fuck, that's totally, yeah, that I understand.
Blood is blushing so red. I can see you in my head again. Arrows of roses shoot me dead again. She can see me when I'm lying in bed. I won't scream or shout, 'cause I feel like I'm in heaven dancing.
song does stand out, I'd say. Maybe the second best track on here. Maybe I like this one more than the Stay Away. Mostly because, I mean, beat-wise, this really leans into, like, cloud rap type of backing. And this probably would have been around an era of cloud rap, so it's kind of cool to see Charli xcx sort of being a part of that. And she's got this very, very wavy little chorus, like just how that vocal delivery is being brought in. It's very hypnotic on that song. That's pretty good.
Give me the poison, I love the poison, hooked on the poison. Get out my head, get out my bed. I don't believe those 3 words that you said. Pocket of lies, crystal blue eyes. Hit the ground hard when I drop from the skies. You're coming up when I'm going down. I was pretty confident, you were pretty into that. I looked you to my music just to see if you'd be into it. So fuck the prologue, read the internet blogs. Then I loved this style and I came from the clubs. I wasn't looking for a thug, I was looking for a bad boy. All those things that you said, I love the poison, hooked on the poison. So don't text my number and don't call my mother. I can't see your face now, 'cause this is over.
Okay, I think that song I actually like more than the last song. I think this one's my second favorite song. Kind of leaning into that cloud rap angle as well, not as strongly, but very sick hook, like that repetitive or whatever that doesn't sound really what it is. You can listen to the song, something in the background repeating, wow, and the production on this one sounds very, very nice. And this like sample that's on there too, like it. And this song with that 3 minutes and 20 seconds, like just such a nice fucking length, man. Like this song has got very great pacing.
Baby, what hurts the most is when you become so cold. You're starting to hurt my heart. You left me here in the dark. We were on some Bonnie and Clyde shit. Kept the blunts low, always let you take the first hit. When the feds caught us, I said I would take the rap, 'cause I knew it ain't easy living life in the trap. I was the queen bee and you were like my Jay-Z. Thought I found my ride or die, but now I just regret shit. Log into your email 'cause I knew that shit was wrong. Pulling up a private photo of a bitch showing a thumb. And I look a little closer, it's my homegirl Lisa. Time to terminate shit. You're starting to hurt my heart. You left me here in the dark. Now I need to make a change. I don't wanna see your face. Oh, I don't need a mister, cancel the babysitter. I'm never going down that road, it's easy to resist ya. You broke my heart, and I never gonna forget this. You're starting to hurt my heart. You left me here in the dark. Now I need to make a change. I don't wanna see your face.
Pretty chill song. The last song, I think the thing that I miss saying is that she's doing like rap on that too. And I always find that interesting, seeing her sort of angle into rap music, because sometimes she will give like a rap type flow, right? And she's doing that here, and she's doing that with Brooke Candy, the rapper Brooke Candy, who kind of gives us a small little verse, which isn't bad. Yeah, pretty chill song. I don't have like many strong opinions about it, but it's cool.
Call me up at 6 when I'm undressing in my house again. Your t-shirts on the floor, yeah, we're undressing in my house again. You know just what I like. Used to come around, you'd be knocking on my front door, playing board games, horror films with the super gore. Thought that you were cute from the start, yeah, I'm pretty sure you were like the medicine I wanted more. And when the clouds part open, when the last word is spoken, when the last heart been broken, we'll be sitting on your bedroom floor still smoking.
I think that's my favorite song on here. Extremely hooky, liking the way she's doing her vocals. In a sense, this sounds like a song that would have been released later in her career, just a little bit. It has a little bit of the lighter pop sensibilities, but vocally it feels that way. And the production on this is really nice. Really liking those cymbals that are coming on the right channel there. Fuck, yeah, that's very nice.
Colorful and scarred. It's the color that'll be in my heart when you are done and dusted with me. Deep in dead roses, dayless doses. I'm falling victim to black roses. Sitting without missing like an angel with a dirty wings, tainted my taste of the soul. This is another letter. I'm falling victim to black roses, black roses. You're turning me on. I'm frozen to focus. You keep turning me on. You're turning me on. Like roses, go down. I'm falling victim to black roses, black roses, black roses.
I don't feel much strong opinions about this one. It's okay. It's got enough going on in its instrumentation. The hook doesn't engage with me as much. Like, it just feels like a cliche of a synth pop type genre, so it's not standing out really. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right.
Dancing in the darkness, thinking like keep the silence. You're the one who can make me stay. You're the only one who makes me feel this way. You're the one who's been stealing stars. You go now and through my heart. Flying through the thunder, I need to cover silver low. You're the one who can make me stay. You're the one who came along and unlocked the cage. Now that's sand in the tide. You're the one who can make me stay. You're the one who came along and unlocked the cage. Now that's sand in the tide. You're the one who can make me stay. You're the only one who makes me feel this way.
That's probably my least favorite song on here. Let me see. Yeah, that's my least favorite song on here. I wouldn't go back to that one, to be honest. That hook just isn't working, and the backing isn't strong enough. We get this that kind of comes in, and this lightness, this light sort of synth there, but it's just not strong enough for me. When I'm all alone, you're the best I ever had, but you got to go. What I fucked up, how can I fix? What I fucked up, how can I? It's all right. I think I like the production on this one. It's really intense sounding, this one, out of all the other tracks. It's not as engaging as it could be in that vein, just in comparison to maybe other tracks from her, but it's all right. We got a final track on here.
It's a long way home, but I'm making my way. I try to think about the one I mean the most, when my mind goes blank, and then it hits me like a ton of bricks. What do I do to lock you up inside my heart? I wanna change from the start. I want to lock you up inside my heart. There's no way you've known that you'll be with me. I love you, not nothing else. I want to lock you up inside my heart. I always wanna change, sometimes it's hard. What do I do to lock you up inside my heart? I want to lock you up. We won't stay. Please don't leave, don't run. Won't you stay? It's the night. I'm in your head.
Okay, ending this album off. Cute track, very synth heavy, nice, like maybe like Depeche Mode-esque guitar, or New Order. That's a sort of type of sound. What do I think about this album? You know, you have this debut album from Charli xcx. Knowing that Charli xcx, one of my favorite artists, okay, from all her recent projects. Okay, yeah, this album does not even come close to the joy I have with those albums. Is this a bad album? It's pretty good. Honestly, I think this is pretty solid, okay? When it comes to what she does now, certainly vocal delivery can be slightly similar, although it does seem like this album wants to go into a mainstream pop direction. Like that's what I'm thinking in my head, right? I'm like, okay, this seems like she's starting her career. We're selling to a mainstream audience, but we're selling to this audience with my sound. You know what I mean? Because not entirely would I say the mainstream has pop this synth heavy or this focused on production, right? Not to this extreme. And also, you know, hearing some of these songs with obvious like cloud rap sounding backings, that wouldn't really be in the mainstream. But for the most part, this album is like really digestible in the sense where it could play on a pop radio and y'all be chill. I can't say really that a lot of these songs though would be chart toppers though. I would still say that Nuclear Seasons maybe would be the one closest to that. What am I thinking out of 10? Right now I'm thinking like 7. I don't know if it's going to stay there. It can go maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher. We'll see if these songs get catchier for me on re-listen. Or as well, if this album front to back engages me on the sense, you know, lyrically, this album doesn't fully matter, right? It's not one of those types of albums. But again, when we're talking about a pop album with a bunch of love songs, there can certainly be like a lot of retread. Am I going to be interested fully in 13 tracks like that? As long as I can sort of turn my brain off and vibe with it, then I don't think that's too much of a concern. But yeah, like I think there's certainly merit in the sound of this, so it really, really depends on its re-listenability. Okay, so debut album, Charli xcx, True Romance. I listened to this a few more times. I give it a 7 in the video, and I think I'm going to drop it down to a 6.5. This album's okay. It's listenable pop music, okay? But for the most part, it's not overly as interesting as the sounds and stuff that she'd be doing later in her career. Yeah, Nuclear Seasons still kind of stands out as the best track on here. I'd say there's a lot of like cliched pop sensibilities or how some of these hooks sound, to the point where I just, you know, who she is as an artist isn't overly interesting on here. But what might make her better than an average performer on this album is, you know, the production on these tracks. You know, these are still quite bombastic in sound, even if they're leaning towards more mainstream pop. So seeing where she would lead, you know, you can maybe somewhat see how that's feasible. And yeah, I mean, lyrically too, I mean, these songs don't have anything really crazy to say. You know what I mean? This is a standard pop project that, I don't know, like, you're certainly getting some identity with sound, but maybe not with her personality wise. So, you know, as a debut album, what we're getting from her is something like, again, I don't really recall how big she would have been off this album. I was, you know, quite young, not paying attention. But how I can view it now is, I don't know. I think she would seem to be better than someone else trying to break into the scene for sure. But you know what? Humble beginnings, you know, from what we're getting now from her. Yeah, anyways. If there's anything you want to see me react to, anything at all, you can put a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.